we're back. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Jessica Show. Tonight wouldn't be every surprise you would never ever seen before, and this is how what's happening here. Last night was a game to remember, and sometimes we didn't even remember what it's all about. Although there are a lot of wild, crazy games here coming up, but last night was a big one for Tampa Bay. They won their second Super Bowl title since 2003, and they just took it to the house. Tom Brady, seventh Super Bowl win. When Kansas City Chiefs went downhill, they didn't have no touchdowns at all. Just went down south. Although they had three field goals, 3, 6, 9, and they didn't have a touchdown last night. And the Kansas City Chiefs were pretty upset with themselves, although they had a great season, and although it just didn't even out. What is going on? What is up for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Although they look pretty good, they sacked Mahomes more, and just like they did, they just do it. They won this game at home. This is their home team, and they are in Tampa Bay at Raymond James Stadium, and that was Raymond James Stadium when Tom Brady was playing. Well, then you had to it. You got Tom Brady and Juan Gurkowski doing their thing, and that's what it's all about. Tom Brady, he drew a touchdown pass to Juan Gurkowski last night, and it was a great win for them. And boy, you gotta get credit. You gotta get credit for them. And it's just not. But it's odd to remember how you see this game as world champs, Super Bowl champs for well. And you can never ever forget won the game. They won their second Super Bowl title. That's their second Super Bowl title. They won the game last night as Super Bowl champs. And what they did last night was wow, unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. And I can't even remember how to tell the whole story. Tom Brady, I can't even remember how to tell the whole story. And he was playing the New England Patriots won his sixth Super Bowl title. And then last night became the moment when Tom Brady threw two touchdown pass to Juan Gurkowski. It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable more for Tampa Bay. Juan Gurkowski, although Antonio Brown did not play because of the injury. And all I can say is, at the same time, this is all about Tom Brady. Tom Brady did is became a legend. Tom Brady became a legend in the age of the 40s. He will play for the years to come, even though he's not retired yet. We all know that Drew Brees starts to retire. Looks like he was pretty stuck. I mean, when that happened, and bad for the Kansas City Chiefs on losing their Super Bowl. They tried to win two in a row, and they just came out short. It wasn't to be. It wasn't meant to be. But time goes, and time flies. So, great when they beat Oakland. Now he's a legend now. So yeah, he's a legend. No doubt about it. All I can see is, wow, what a game this has been. What a game he's had. So now all I can say is Wow, this is all about Tom Brady. This is all about Tom Brady. But whoever wins this game, no matter who wins, that was last night, and that's what Tampa Bay did last night. When it's kind of fine. See, it's kind of fine when people start to chill, and that's and all I can say is, wow, unbelievable. Now let's go down to the stories in the women's, shall we? You know, now this season, now y'all know this football season is over with. Let's go to the details now. It says every experience set out to prove a happy taskers and Tom Brady formula and outrages one last March when he chose to free the power he helped build in New England to sign with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had won six titles to one that had won a total of six playoff games. Brady believed that at the age of 43, he could master a new offensive and 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 colonize into a new team and call a new conference. All while the coronavirus pandemic, the Brady's seventh, the list secured on Sunday night reinforces is in the middle of truth. And he was something to prove. He is just about unbeatable. Freaking away the Kansas City Chiefs, Don Massett aspiration, and the quarterback who posed no credible threat to some that in front of the potential presidential crowd at their home field, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Now, this Super Bowl win was for Brady, almost essentially his hardest, his sweetness and his strictness too, casting at the end of the most important season in the NFL history. The fun game is always in its stars today, as hell, but never before has so many events surrounding the field play threatening to pose the both nationals most probably after the pandemic gripping the country last spring. The decision to play the regular season on time as scheduled puts back laws and enforcing the virus coaches and staff waiters paying wrestler in just the playoffs. Some players gathering to challenge Dell in that season, the America Great Crocodile in 2000. Trump became a team for this as if the NFL struck and commented for power and through a full 256 game slate without quitting, including in the Super Bowl. Super Bowl winnings quarterbacks had ever faced teams as a references on each of their latencies, as if Brady's will be transparent when a defeat, or if full seasons in the glorious career, while Holmes somehow seventh more than any NFL fan, more than John Elway and his boyhood outlaw, Joe Montana, combined more than NBA with multiple franchise. Together at the right time, Brady, who went 21 or 29 for 201 passing yards, Super Bowl. And think we knew this, didn't we? But he and his team collapsed. The Chiefs still in offense. At that time, Mahomes had systems defect in time for his life. Said the one by the many New England. Brady went 2 years as the most bad is Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, he has. I feel this for well, stupid. Can't City only got three periods. Patrick Mahomes didn't, and it is his team will just like Golden State. We'll move on and look. That's about, but I didn't. It's going to happen. Yeah, CT tell the situation. Colson in the heel of the monitor said, I never really seen that side of him. During the game, Brady called monitor in his opponent. Brady told his monitor when he know me, but I got fragged. Monitor said, yeah, no, the Detroit. Now, we all know Patrick Mahomes said the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl 55 loss to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, monitoring him not just next season or through 2022, but for the rest of his career. It was a bad feeling in the locker room after the game. Mahomes saying in the day after the Chiefs thought he would be back in that game. Now we also know that yes, I'm seeing this, but why I'm seeing this, what might happen or what might happen now. Tom Brady and his team are going. Tom Brady and his team are going to Disney or Walpole. Wait a minute, that's not going to happen because this pandemic here. Maybe we're going to continue. So anyway, This is going to continue to keep on moving on. This time it's going to help. So now we're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens. Maybe next season, if the Chiefs go to bounce back next season and win some more games and into the playoffs and hopefully make it to the Super Bowl. Wherever it is, the Buffalo Bills, the Cleveland Browns, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Dallas Cowboys, the Green Bay Packers. And we all know that in this season, 2020, the the New England Patriots did not make the playoffs. Although Cam Newton goes on, Lamar Jackson, his team got stuck a few months ago. Uh, Never happened. That's why I'm first playing that game. And this is all about something else that's going to happen time and time again. But anyway, it is what it is. So for real, I can know everything, and everything's going to happen. So anyway, gotta mark the calendar. Gotta mark the calendar and see what's going on. All right, I'm done for this right now. I'm going to bed. My name is Jessica, and I'm going to bed. And also subscribe to this video and check me out. Remember, All you have to do is ride and do light me out to Kershaw.